Yo, what it do, everybody? It's Easy Neo, and as you can tell, we are playing Hunter Nen Impact, a game that I was really looking forward to, and I do like the game. Obviously, I like the game. It's on the channel. I wouldn't be making a video on this game if I didn't like it. I don't upload content of games that I don't like, because I don't buy games that I don't like, right? I'm not that type of content creator who's out here playing a game that they don't like for the purpose of making a video to trash on it. I would just talk with my wallet and not buy the game. Simple as that. But anyway, I do like Hunter Nen Impact. I think it's a fun game, and hopefully I could give a sort of different take on it. This is just going to be my quick thoughts, because all I did was lab in the game for like an hour and a half with like all characters. So I played all characters for like a couple minutes, and then I hopped straight online. Right, so this is not going to be an in-depth review. It's just going to be my quick thoughts, but hopefully I could give a sort of different take as somebody who likes fighting games, but I don't consider myself a part of the fighting game community. I'm not somebody who keeps up with all this online stuff. I just see the game, see if I like it or not, look at the gameplay, and then if I like it, I'm gonna buy it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna buy it. Right, I'm not somebody who keeps up with the online scene of everything, and I'm not an anime fan either, despite the fact that yes, I do watch anime, and yes, I really like Hunter x Hunter. I didn't buy the game because it was a Hunter x Hunter game. I bought the game because it looked like a fun game, right? I don't buy the game because of the IP. I buy the game because it looks fun, right? I don't really consider myself an anime fan, and I don't have any interest of being a part of FGC. Being part of the FGC, my fault, I can't remember it at all. And that's no knock on the FGC or anything like that. I'm just really not interested in the whole online community stuff, right? So let me talk real quick about why I think this game is a fun game. So one reason I was, or let me talk about, before that, let me talk about why I was like kind of sold on this game and why I was kind of like excited for it. One, it was made by Aiding. Aiding made DNF Duel. That was their previous game before this, and that was a really fun game. But they made DNF Duel, they made Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, they made Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and they made the Clash of Ninja series, which is one of my favorite fighting game series of all time. So Aiding has a good track record, right? They have a good track record. They made games that I like. And then when I saw the gameplay, I was like, okay, this game, like, this looks like a game that I could get behind. But I want to talk about, let's talk about why I think it's a good fighting game. The reason I think this game is a good game and a fun game is because of the combo expression that it has. This game is extremely fun to lab. There's just so much freedom that you have to make combos because you can combo off of anything. And yes, this game does have degenerate stuff. This game has really crazy stuff that needs to be toned down. Think DNF Duels type of crazy stuff and how easy it was to pull off that crazy stuff, but 10 times crazier in this game. There's stuff that needs to be toned down, but it is a fun game. It is a fun tag fighter. You have so much freedom to explore your combos, and the combo expression is fun. And then when you translate that into the actual matches, which you're seeing in the gameplay that I'm showing you here, yeah, it's not the best gameplay. Like I said, I only labbed for like an hour and a half, and it was a couple minutes with each character. But the combo expression is really nice. And gameplay wise, it's solid. Like it's a solid fight game. There is crazy stuff. There is crazy degenerate stuff that I believe needed to be toned down from the start, and hopefully it gets toned down in patches. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not trying to excuse the game and be like, oh, we can get better with patches and stuff like that. I'm not one for like super heavy patch culture. Your game should be as good as it possibly can be day one, and then just continue going on an upward route. I said upward spiral, but upward route with patches, right? So I think the game is a really fun game. It's really solid. I've really enjoyed myself. Now, let's talk about the online. Now, before I even talk about that, because I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, my experience with the game is not going to be the same experience that you had. So, I didn't really have a bad experience with the online. Like, I think there were a couple like hiccups every now and then, which you might see in this video. If not in this video, you'll see it in future videos that I have of Nen Impact. I didn't really have that much of a problem with the online. It didn't feel bad. It didn't feel, I will be honest with you, I didn't have a bad experience. And like, again, all this gameplay that you're seeing is all the matches that I've played thus far. And in future videos you're going to be seeing, because I've recorded a lot. So there's going to be multiple videos on Nen Impact. And when I played for like all those hours on Nen Impact, I didn't really have a huge problem with the online. So I don't know if the netcode is bad or not. I'm just telling you that my experience wasn't bad. I had a good time with the online. There wasn't any like laggy connections. I think I desynced with somebody one time, but that was about it. So now that we've gotten that out the way, my thoughts on the online, which I didn't have a bad experience with it, and that doesn't mean I know if it's good or not. I just didn't have a bad experience with it, and why I think the game is fun, and I think gameplay wise the game is like, it's solid. I gotta talk about the stuff that needs to be toned down, because there's a lot of crazy stuff in this game. The first thing, we gotta talk about Chrollo. Chrollo's level 1 has to be one of the craziest, downright disrespectful level 1s I've ever seen in a fighting game. And you're not gonna see it in this video, you're gonna see it in a future video. You're gonna see it in a future video, and I'll bring it back up, right? When he does his level 1s with like those little like sharkfish things, I forgot the name of the technique. Those things can stay on for a very long time, and you have to hold it while Chrollo's attacking you and while like other players can attack you, and the fish thing even stays in death, right? So if you kill Chrollo, those fish things can still stay around and do damage to you for a little while longer, while the other other player's character can do damage to you. And I think you die to chip damage too, so it's just stupid, right? That needs to be toned down. Like that shouldn't be allowed. There's also Uvo. Uvo has armor on everything. He has armor on dang near everything, and he does so much damage. It's crazy annoying. It's crazy annoying to deal with. I'm not even gonna speak on Leorail. Leorail as a character is just stupid. That man is just stupid. There's just nothing you can do about a lot of the stuff that he has. About like when he punches the ground and the arm comes up and hits you, and he can just keep doing that. Easy TOD, easy TOD, easy infinite. If Leorail touches you, you're done. Leorail as a character needs to be toned down. I'll get more in depth with that maybe in another video, because I have to leave soon. So I'm gonna try to talk as fast as I can and get this video out there. This was gonna be a more heavily edited video, but because of all the things that I have to do, I can't do that. So it's just gonna be me talking, right? And then we can talk about Moral too. Moral, Smoke Purple. That man is crazy. That man is crazy. Easy reach, easy TODs can just keep you stuck in the corner forever, and there's really just not much you can do about it. There's just so much, like, it's probably like really satisfying to pull off, but getting hit with it is probably one of the most unbearable things ever. And I want to talk about the overgear too. Overgear needs to be toned down, because this game already has very, very easy infinites and stuff like that, because you can combo off of anything. Overgear just turns it up like 100 times. And you could make the easiest comebacks ever with overgear. It's kind of like you get rewarded for losing, you know what I mean? And I hate when fighting games do that. I hate when you get rewarded for losing, but that's what overgear feels like. It feels like you get a big reward for losing, right? Even though you can activate overgear at any time, I feel like overgear needs to be toned down, and a couple characters need to be toned down. That I will maybe I'll go more in depth with in another video. But the core gameplay is really fun. Despite all the stupid stuff that you can do, despite all the degenerate, and I'm talking about you can do really, really degenerate stuff in the game. I didn't even talk about half of it. I just talked about those 3 characters in specific, with Chrollo, Moral, Mr. Smoke Purple, and Uvo. Uvo has armor on everything. I think that I've done some stupid stuff in the gameplay that you can see in this video. Like, there's really just stupid, crazy, disrespectful stuff that you can do in this game that kind of needs to be toned down. But overall, I do think the game is fun. Hopefully this game continues to get support and gets patches to make it even better. I mean, there's going to be DLC for the game, so I'm expecting some patches, some gameplay patches. Dang, I can't English today, bro. My fault, guys, my fault. Some gameplay patches to make the experience even better and tone down some of the dumb stuff that's in the game. One thing that I do wish that we had, like, we got an opportunity to play the build that was at EVO 2024, the one without the active tag and stuff. Like, I didn't really mind the active tag, and like I said in my previous short that I made about Hunter Nen Impact, I don't really care about the active tag and stuff like that. Like, it's not anything that bothers me. The game doesn't even look like a bad game either. The game, like, people say it looks like a PS2 game. I disagree. It just looks like your average. It just looks like your average anime game to me, honestly. Now, yeah, that's about it. Like it's a fun game. Hopefully some things get toned down to make the experience better and the game gets support. But this game, I mean, it was kind of dead on arrival. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think this game was kind of doomed just because you have, and this is just based on my experience on Twitter. You've lost the casual audience because the game doesn't look like a Dragon Ball FighterZ or a Dragon Ball Sparking Zero or a Guilty Gear Strive. So you've lost the casual audience. You've lost the anime fans because the anime fans don't really care about gameplay. They care about presentation, how the game looks, and if it's a, if it's an IP of their favorite anime, right? So, and then you have the FGC side, specifically the Twitter side, which doesn't like anything, right? So it was kind of, this was gonna be a small game. Like, this was gonna be a small game, especially with the budget behind it too. Anime fans don't care about gameplay. That's like the more casual side. They don't care about the gameplay. They care about the presentation more than the gameplay. How the game looks, right? How faithful it is to the Hunter x Hunter IP and just the IP in general, right? And then, yeah, FGC always has something to complain about, at least what I've seen on Twitter. So, the game was kind of doomed. Now, would I recommend this game to you? I don't know you. Why would I? You're not even my friend. Why would I recommend something to you? Bro, you should know based on what you've seen whether you like the game or not. If this looks like a game that you would play, then buy it. Maybe buy it when it goes on sale. If it's something that you don't like, just avoid it, right? But you should be able to think for yourself. I shouldn't be having to recommend something for you. You should be able to think for yourself, not be a sheep, and make your own verdict on whether you like the game or not based on what you've seen of the gameplay, right? So I'm not going to be saying I recommend this game to anybody or I don't recommend this game to anybody. Just look at it yourself. Look at the gameplay. If it looks like something you like, get the game. If it doesn't, then don't bother with it. Well, that's all I have to say for this. It's Easy Neo signing off, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Wait, I'm not signing off yet. I just want to add one more thing. This game, it's not a $60 game. I'll say that much. I can understand someone not buying this game because of the price, right? Get it on sale if you really like it. But, I mean, if you really, really like it, then get it full price. It's up to you. If you don't like it, avoid it. But, yeah, I don't really, I would understand anyone not buying this game because it's a $60 game, it's a full price game, and it is a budget game. So I understand people not wanting to pay full price for the game. So yeah, I understand that. So I'll say the game is not really worth the $60. But if you really like fighting games, this really looks fun to you, go ahead and pay the $60. If not, wait for the game to get on sale, and if you don't like it, avoid it. Okay, now I'm signing off. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
ここかな。鬼ごっこなら付き合うぜ。やってみたい。捕まえた。カウンター。悪いけどこれ全部でただの逆当たりだから。語彙力。しびれてな。跳ねない。カウンター。防げる。しびれてな。しびれてな。カウンター。防げる。カウンター。私がやる。防げる。カウンター。残り1分。カウンター。お帰り。遅い。いいな。遅い。いいな。角度しな。砕けろ。水し。水し。これ好きだ。鬼ごっこなら付き合うぜ。角度しな。そこまで。かっこ悪い。プレイヤー1の勝ちです。両者構えて始め。せろ、合わせろ。合わせろ。見てろよ。やる。カウンター。カウンター。カウンター。カウンター。悪いな。合わせろ。ムカつく。カウンター。 任せるか。
カウンター。ほら合わせろ。
終わりな。敵な。
触りな。
カウンター。
飛びだ。俺よ。
カウンター。カウンター。
そこか。はい、そこか。
カウンター。
どこだ。どこだ。
遅いな、遅いな、遅いな。こっし。頼んだ。頼んだ。任せるか。
残り1分。
ダメ。ここだ。
悪いな。
見せてやるよ。
入れたな。
までか。
必死だな。行くぜ。そこまで。バカだな。プレイヤー1の勝ちです。